he just played a game at a pace that you can't speed him up. You don't fluster him. He's strong. He can make every shot. I mean, I hate when he makes shots because he's so unorthodox.
Now, pause right there for just a second. That's Kevin Durant, the king of pure scoring. If you happen to be so great that your skills are downright confounding a guy who plays like a 7-foot Steph Curry, then you might just be on a collision course with the GOAT debate. See, if you take a look at the NBA's all-time player efficiency rating leaderboard, one name stands above all. No, it's not this guy. And no, it's not the guy who's been playing since the freaking light bulb was invented either. He's a 6'11" Serbian center drafted from a commercial. Back in 2014, the Denver Nuggets selected him 41st overall during a Taco Bell break on draft night. That overlooked pick has turned into the most efficient player in league history.
This goddamn Joker guy, man, he's shooting like 77% from the field.
He touching everything in the game, bro.
When he passes that ball, his teammates are looking to score.
The threes, the mid-range.
This guy's got the right stuff.
Clearly the best player in the league.
One of the best players of all time.
I haven't seen anything like him.
For Isaiah Thomas, the Hall of Fame point guard who orchestrated Detroit's Bad Boys dynasty with 2 titles and 12 All-Star appearances, he admires the way Jokic dismantles defenses and calls him one of the smartest big men ever.
Just all of us watching him in the back play, we're not getting ready to say he's the greatest big man to ever play and all of that, but he might be one of the smartest big men to ever play because
Define that.
Because he has an answer to every problem that you throw at him. Kareem, Shaq, Wilt, Walton, them guys, they were good offensively. They were good scoring-wise. But in terms of just like knowing exactly what to do, how to do, when to do it, not from a scoring standpoint, but okay.
But did they have to? Shaq didn't have to do that. He didn't you never made him feel uncomfortable
enough
to figure out the other problems.
No, I ain't saying that.
He stayed on addition. You never went to multiplication, not division.
No, hear what I'm saying. I'm talking intellect, right? I ain't talking like scoring. So when you put this type of defense against him, he knows exactly where to go, not to get himself a bucket,
right,
but to totally distort your defense.
Zeke was speaking after a 2023 Finals Game 4 in which Jokic posted a double-double of 23 points and 12 rebounds en route to closing out the Miami Heat and giving Mile High City its first NBA championship the following game. Thomas believed Jokic had an answer for every defensive scheme. No big man Thomas faced, from Hakeem Olajuwon's footwork to David Robinson's athleticism, processed the game like this 284-pound passer. Ain't no answers for the Joker. Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce certainly view it that way. Both Hall of Famers scrapped in the paint for a combined 40 seasons and drew lines from Jokic to the untouchables of old. Garnett, a former MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, called Jokic the modern Wilt Chamberlain.
He Wilt, nigga. Joker's Wilt. Joker is doing Wilt-like shit, bro.
It's ridiculous, dog.
No athleticism, really. Slow rolling, going at his own pace. Like, bro, it's not a miracle, but when you watch it,
It's efficient.
It's efficient and it's prolific.
He like
it's
a
constant. You feel me? Like, Lord, he like Sabonis. Lord, the closest thing I can think of that somebody that had this much shit to him was Sabas, the dad. If you know old Sabas, 72, when he was dropping that motherfucker, Euroing back then, dunking on your ass,
Sabonis?
Sabas, nigga.
That's what they
Sabas,
call
the
him?
dad.
Yeah,
Man, go back and watch the dad. Go back and watch what he was doing when it was Yugoslavia. You understand?
Yeah,
and then at halftime, he'll be over there smoking a cigarette with the mullet.
Yeah.
Blowing that shit like his trees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man,
He an advanced version of that.
He is. He is that carbon copy of that.
Yeah.
Just everything, P. I'm talking about he touching everything in the game, bro.
Yeah,
bro, he's
sure,
gonna go down as one of the greatest centers, bro. Straight up, because he's dominating his time. He is dominating all the centers that play in this time.
What's gonna happen?
He's dominating.
Both legends agree that Jokic does Wilt stuff in a faster, spaced-out game, turning double-doubles into triple-doubles without breaking a sweat. One man who made defenders sweat was Reggie Miller. The sharpshooter puts Jokic squarely in the top centers debate.
I never got a chance to play against the Joker, but the Joker, whew, this boy is bad. I think he's already one of the top, 4 or 5 centers, in my opinion. Kareem, Shaq. I mean, you could throw Wilt in there. Moses Malone. Now, are we considering Hakeem a center? Because to me, if I was doing an all-time team, Hakeem would be my power forward.
Yeah, I have to put him at center.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Joker's in that conversation. No question.
But you would take Shaq over him,
Yes.
Hakeem over him?
I would take Shaq. I'm taking Kareem. Then you got to start thinking where Joker falls in.
Joker makes it look easy.
Yeah.
And he could have played back in the 90s because he's a big guy. See, Shaq never would guard Joker. They wouldn't let Shaq guard Joker.
Here's my argument why I love the Joker. Because every time I see big fella Shaq, he always says Rick Smits gave him fits. So if Rick Smits at 7'4" gave him fits, then what would Joker do?
Oh,
don't you think?
Yeah, yes.
Right. So if he's telling me always, oh my God, Rick Smits, I just had no answer for him. So if he's saying that about Rick, and Rick was unbelievable, don't get me wrong, love me, Rick. But what would Joker do to him then if that was the case?
Former NBA star Mike Miller knew Jokic's ceiling from day one as his Nuggets teammate in 2015. Miller recalled his first practice with a rookie Jokic and called him Denver's best player by far.
So towards the end of your career, you played with the Nuggets.
Yes.
What was your first impression of Jokic?
I thought he was the best basketball player in the world.
That's it?
Yeah. I'll give you a funny little story. I get traded from Cleveland to Portland. At this time, I'm representing myself. I do a buyout from Portland, and I go to the Nuggets. I'm 3 days late for camp. So I get there, and I'm sitting at the practice. I don't practice today. Coach Malone and the Kroenke family just tell me, Tim Connolly, who's now with the Minnesota Timberwolves, said just sit and watch this one. So I watched it, and at the end of the practice, they asked me, so what'd you think? I said, I don't know who that fat, ugly kid is over there, but he's your best player, and it's not even close.
And is this rookie Jokic?
This is Taco Bell rookie.
Wow.
So what did everybody miss about him? If it was like obvious to you?
I've never seen. I mean, obviously, listen. He at that time he had flaws, right? Like his body wasn't great. He's not a. If you look at his old combine stuff or Hoop Summit stuff, it's like I don't jump high. But I've never seen a young kid like the ball hit his hands like the Matrix. Like shit just stops.
Right.
And the game's slow for him. For all young kids, the game's super fast and out of control. And that's why they make so many mistakes and why veteran coaches don't play him. But the ball hit his hands and everyone got better. Like if you see guys that play in that system, ultimately they get paid. Ultimately, they go do certain things, and then they go somewhere else. And it's him. It's a Matrix effect. It's a Joker effect.
Yeah. What was he like as a teammate?
The best, absolute best.
Yeah.
Like it's. He didn't speak great English. It was broken English. But at the beginning, now it's just. But he's hilarious, and his brothers are great too. I mean, everyone talks about it. They're the best. And,
yeah.
And Joker can do whatever he wants because he got those big guys behind him.
Yeah, great bodyguards.
Yeah,
for sure.
Outside of LeBron. Outside of LeBron, Wade, Bosh, those Heat teams, who is the best player you played with? You had a lot of teammates. Joker, that's it?
Joker. I think Joker, if Joker does this early, I think Joker goes down as like one of the best players of all time.
Yeah.
Not the best.
He wasn't wrong, and seeing how far Denver has come from then till now, it's all thanks to the Serb. One player who has certainly come far is LBJ. LeBron is still the longest active player in NBA history, and in all his over 2 decades of facing many legends, he calls Jokic the most dominant complete player he's faced. Jokic's completeness edges out other foes for LeBron. He makes the elite look easy.
This goddamn Joker guy, man, what? He's shooting like, they say in like the last 5 or 6 games, he's shooting like 77% from the field.
Yeah, I mean, this season in 3 weeks, I think he's at 67% from the field.
Oh my good. And by the way, and this is not like one of those guys back in the day, like all dunks, or all layups. No, this is everything.
All three levels.
All 3 levels. All 3 levels. Wow.
Yeah, it's remarkable how he makes the game. Let me ask you this: is he the best offensive player you've ever played against?
Wow, that's a tough question right there, Steve. Oh my God.
When you think about the totality of what he does, the pressure he puts on the defense, the assists, the playmaking, the initiating the offense, the threes, the mid-range, the putting people in the basket. Like it's a lot of stuff.
No, it's a lot. I will say this, there has not been a more dominant, complete player that I've played against in a sense of all the attributes that you just mentioned, from the passing to the shooting to the rebounding to the attention. There's nothing he cannot do on the offensive end, like nothing at all. Nothing. You know, you try to double him, he's gonna make you pay. You try to play him single coverage, he's gonna make you pay. Sometimes he even brings the ball up the floor. They outlet the ball to him. I don't know off the top of my head. There's been a couple, but guys that a point guard will rebound the ball and outlet it to their center to push the break.
You're right. Yeah.
That's weird in a sense. That's already weird. Like that lets you know how amazing this guy is.
Next up, Richard Jefferson. The 17-year vet crowned the Joker as the NBA's best big, even before he started winning MVPs.
He's the best big man in the NBA. Everything around their team has been built around him. Now, he's got great players around him. They got a lot of talent around, but it's all predicated on him. When he's aggressive, 37, 34, like when he's having triple doubles, that's when the Denver Nuggets are at their best. Show me another big man that has played as many games and has the numbers and are on as good of a team as he is. Show me one.
I mean, there are numbers that are unbelievable. He leads the postseason in touches, and he has like 4 turnovers. It's insane. He had a turnover last night. They're like, that's his first turnover in like 5 quarters.
Yeah.
And he touches the ball so often, and his passes, he's not just like, oh, he's a good passer, like a Marc Gasol. Like, he makes amazing thread-the-needle passes.
So, being there last year and watching a lot, not necessarily playing, watching
you got
a lot.
Close look at his game.
He's special. He is special. It's like so many times we look at players and we're just like physically, we like to marvel at how special they are.
Yes.
Well, that's not him.
No.
Like, the only thing that's special about him physically is his size and what he's able to do. But his passing, he's by far the best passing big man. He's probably one of the 5 best passers in the entire NBA, and that's not an exaggeration.
No.
Find someone to exaggerate.
That's why he touches the ball so much. So
Jefferson has always been a huge fan of the Serb, and years later, after Jokic's name started popping up in MVP conversations, Jefferson doubled down on his call.
The most impressive part of Nikola Jokic's game, what would it be?
Oh, that's tough. I think the most impressive part of his game, I think he's always this passer. He was always a rebounder and scorer. I would say his basketball IQ and his understanding of when to raise his level. There are times, like his scoring is down this year from his prior MVP seasons.
By design,
but his assist numbers are up. So that tells me that he scores when he needs to, and he knows how to get everyone else involved. Part of the success of their roster construction this year, that when you put them there, Jokic makes everyone feel at home. I got you. Where do you want the ball? Like I played with Jason Kidd, and Jason Kidd was like, how do you want me to throw the lob? He makes everyone feel at home because he has such an immense basketball IQ. That, to me, is what's been most impressive. One thing that he doesn't do the hockey assist, right? What me and Perk were talking about earlier. It's not the pass that leads to the pass for Jokic. When he passes that ball, his teammates are looking to score. So if he's at 9.7, best believe every time his teammates touch that ball, they're going to fire it, especially towards the end of that season, because that's what you do for your teammates to help him. Because if he gets a triple-double, that's going to help his MVP cause.
For Scottie Pippen, the 6-time champ locked down all-time centers like Patrick Ewing and David Robinson for over 17 seasons. He admitted that a lot of people missed Jokic's brilliance early on.
I think we've all missed out on how great this guy been the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And we look back at him, and I think the last time I really focused on Jokic's game was probably during the bubble. Even though I live on the West Coast, I watch a lot of West Coast basketball. I just don't seem to have the liking for the Denver Nuggets. And but this season, they've been very special. I've definitely been able to draw my eye to them a little bit more. And when I watch this guy play, I can only say, like, how do the best player in basketball not get picked in a pickup game?
I said that. I said that. We were just talking about that.
I'm like, wow. So I see now that this is revenge. Like, it still bothers me to look out there and see that that guy is the best player in basketball. He the best player. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't nothing you can do. And I love Embiid. I think he had a great season. But if I had a vote, he would have three-peated.
Pippen says that Jokic is miles above every other player in the league and should probably have more MVP awards. Moving on, Tracy McGrady is one of those legends in awe of the Joker and says he's never seen anything like Jokic in any era.
They shut that down. Jokic, let me tell y'all something. This dude is so fucking good, man. Straight up. Like, I haven't seen anything like him. Where he passes. You got a 7'7" center bringing up the ball, initiating the offense. Everything goes through him.
And he passes people open like Aaron Rodgers style.
It is amazing. The passes that he makes from one side of the court to the other, on time and on target, the bounce passes in between defenses. You can't guard him on the post because he's too big. He can't jump over a dollar bill. He rebounds. He is amazing. He, like, if there was the one guy I would want to play with.
I was going to say, if you got to play with someone like him,
I would love to play with. He's a problem.
I mean,
he's a problem. Like, he's like Jason Kidd as a point guard. Like, those guys don't have to score to affect the game.
But he also scores.
But he can score. He shoots a three. What can he do?
I mean,
he can't jump. Yeah, he can't jump. He can't jump. And, like, you see how big he is? There's no muscle definition on him, and he's just wearing you down, and he's strong, and I love him.
Yeah.
I love him. I don't even know what other words to say. I love him as a basketball player.
He looks like a 7-footer, but initiates passes, shoots threes, and orchestrates plays. He is no doubt a teammate that T-Mac would have loved to play with. One teammate everyone would have hoped to play with was Jerry West. West built the Lakers dynasties, and he loved watching Jokic for how easy he makes it for other players around him.
Jokic, right.
Yeah. Another legend who had a say on Jokic is Charles Barkley, and he believes that Jokic should be in every MVP conversation, no matter what.
It's something that's been bothering me. You know, Joel deserved the MVP, and Joker and Giannis, they were 1, 2, 3, whoever you voted. There's one person, I don't even know this fool's name, didn't even have Joker in the top 5. Like, people like that shouldn't get a vote.
You got to hope that it was just an oversight or some kind of a tabulation thing, and that guy wouldn't consciously say, no, he's not in the top 5. That's what I'm just, that would be my hope.
I understand. For the last 6 months, we talked about Joker, Giannis, and Embiid. If you have a television or you actually watch basketball, if you don't think he should have been in the top 5, you don't deserve to vote. I mean, you could be like some of these fools we'd be letting vote for president out here.
I'm hoping it was some type of a clerical error or some kind. There's got to be a good reason for it.
He's a damn idiot.
I hope there was a better reason than that.
JJ Redick fumes when Jokic skips talks of being the most skilled big man in NBA history, praising his IQ as unmatched.
There's a lot of confusion to me. I believe this. There's a lot of confusion to me with aesthetics versus effectiveness when you talk about dominance. Because you comparing Shaq and Jokic skill-wise, that's not even a fair comparison for Shaq. Like, Jokic has him in spades. Like, that's not even a thing. So then you want to talk about dominance, and I think the physicality of Shaquille O'Neal, right, he was one of one. Jokic dominates the game as well, just in a very different way. And it's aesthetics. It's not about effectiveness. So your thing with Shaq is like, oh, he's so dominant. Well, so is Jokic. You brought up the post-up thing last week, and you're still on it this morning on the production call. You're still mad about that. It's a given fact. It doesn't matter how it looks, Stephen A.
But there are times where certain guys stat pad. That's just
the NBA. He doesn't. He just plays, and it benefits the team. It benefits everybody. That's his third 40, 15, and 10 game this season, the most in a single season in NBA history. And watching him play is, I don't want to hyperbolize this, but it is a spiritual experience.
Speaking of stat padding, Kendrick Perkins has always been a huge critic of the Joker. He once accused Jokic of stat padding for triple-doubles, but Perkins had a change of heart after witnessing how Jokic took the Nuggets to a championship while dropping MVP-caliber performances.
He's clearly the best player in the league. He's clearly having the best season of his career. Anytime you're the best player in the league, you're supposed to be competing for a title. And the organization's supposed to do the necessary things and put the pieces around you so that you have the best chance to win a title. Bob, do Jokic have the best pieces around him?
Let me say this. I'm going to answer your question.
Please.
If he only wins one title, it'll be a travesty.
I mean, I said it once and I'm going to say it again. With all due respect to Hakeem Olajuwon, my idol growing up, Clutch City, and everything and more. Shanae, you know about this.
Let's go.
He's the most skilled center to ever play the game of basketball. When you don't have that stupid or athleticism like, the rest of the centers, when you have, you have to rely on skill set and IQ. It's solely based off of him just outsmarting people and his skills, right? And name me a center that averaged a triple-double for a season.
Well, we can't. We just talked about it.
He's on the verge of doing that.
With 3 MVPs in the last 5 years, plus a Finals MVP in 2023, when he delivered Denver its first NBA championship, it's been 10 seasons of dominance from the Joker. And he has caught the eyes of some NBA legends who have placed him among the all-time greatest centers. The dude sometimes looks like he's moving slower than a parked car, like he can't jump over a paperclip, like he has 200 better things to do than play basketball. Yet he will quite possibly go down as the best player of the 2020s and pin his name right in the thick of many all-time conversations.